Hi, I've got myself a new foot PTT switch today. I'll just show you the old Heil one first. If you are thinking of getting one, think again. I know these are made for a price around €25, but it sounds, as it is, it just sounds really, really cheap. It does work. I've had it for about 9 months. It does have a, well, kind of a non-slip rubber tile underneath, which the only thing that does is actually help it slide. It grips ever so slightly, but not very much at all. But one of the bigger surprises is the cable it uses. I'm not quite sure how well it's going to come up on the camera, but this is just bell wire. In fact, it looks actually thinner than bell wire. And the plug they use on the end, well, yeah, just a plastic plug. When you see the bell wire, it doesn't really give you very much confidence in the unit itself. But it's not let me down. It's worked all this time. It just feels so cheap and nasty, and especially for a Heil product. But there again, the hand PTTs aren't really much better from Heil. So I've got myself a new foot PTT switch. I'll put this one down and then I'll get the other one out. So what I decided to replace it with is a foot pedal from, it actually looks like it's from a piano of electric organ, as you can probably see for yourself. This is heavy plastic. This is metal, and it feels very solid and very steady. It's a good weight, has a very good foot on it, which even on the laminate floor it doesn't move about. You can switch the polarity of the switch also, and that's the only adjustment you have. And I don't know if we can see, but there's a very strong spring on the inside, which gives you the confidence it's actually quite well made. And the cable as well is not bell wire. At least it's got some sort of cover on it, which makes it look a bit better. And it does feel very, very nice to press. I've tried it with my shoes on, with my socks on, and it gives a nice reassuring click. I'm not sure if it picks up on the camera, but that's a much more professional way of doing things than that rattly metal box. So this model, it's actually a NEKTAR, I think you pronounce it, and it's the NP-2. That's NP-2 universal piano style foot pedal. And one of the most amazing things, this is actually cheaper than the Heil foot pedal. This is around €23, and the Heil is around €25 to €27. So for less money, you seem to get a much better product that gives you much more confidence that it's not going to break down anytime soon. So it does come highly recommended, but there's actually quite a choice at the music shops of pedals to get. They only had 2 or 3 varieties, and what they had there, this seemed to be the best for what I wanted to do. So I'm very happy with it up to now. And I'll see if I can get a few photographs with it in place up in the shack, and also give an update in a month or so how it's working or not working. So I'm back in the shack, and we can see the pedals side by side. This really does look rather quite small, because it is, compared to this. And also we can see this terrible bell wire they use, but this is slides all over the place, this thing, even with its anti-slip rubber base. But as for this fella, this is really quite solid. You've got to put some quite pressure on that to move it. All in all, it feels so much better, the quality. And let's have a look. So to put it in a bit of perspective, I've got my foot here by the side of it. So it's almost as big as, this is a 43 size, I think about 9.5 in English. And the pedal is almost as big as probably a size 40 shoe. And I can do it a couple of ways, I found. I can just rest my foot here if it feels like I'm going to be talking quite regularly, or just put my foot here and just press it as it's needed. Let's put the radio on a bit. Just find a bit of a clear space. So we just press it so and so. It's not so sensitive. It actually feels really nice. And if I'm to take my shoe off and just use my socks, the spring is not so hard where it activates. I can actually just rest my foot on the pedal here. I'm not sure. And if I want to speak, then I just press a bit further, and you can probably hear the radio going quiet and on. Much, much better than this terrible thing here, which because the switch is at the back, you can't really use your toes. You have to put your whole foot on the switch to get a bit of weight on it. If you just use your toes, the actual switch starts sliding away from you, which is not good at all. Yeah, so very impressed up to now. Let's have a quick look and see how things are looking on the bands. It's still fairly quiet in the afternoons. The aerial's beaming towards the UK. Let's see quickly what so that's a Dutch operator. Definitely English.
But you're well above that. You just felt chance out of the you weren't seeing it. Wasn't really good, but it was handy just to felt cheer.
Let's talk about that another time. Okay, thanks. A very good afternoon, and best wishes from South East Kent. G0UOO. Bye-bye.
So there's something going on. I mean, it's been so quiet the last couple of months, as you probably know yourselves. Let's just maybe try another band. Not a great lot happening there, but what I found, this pen with a rubber end makes life so much easier. Let's have a quick look at 18. Wow.
Nou, ik heb geen idee hoor, maar goed, ik zal wel van ver bij die stand komen. Ik hou je verder niet op en we kijken vanavond wel wat er bij te doen.
Definitely a Dutch operator.
Romeo.
Now that is a big signal.
CQ 17, Lima Zulu 1 Whiskey Romeo. Lima Zulu 1 Whiskey Radio calling 17 on by.
Papa Alpha 1, Lima Echo Golf.
Europe, just a moment. North America, stateside again.
Okay. Well, obviously North America is more interesting than a European station. But
November 8, 5 by 757, over.
can't even hear the other operator.
73, good weekend, bye.
Let's try this one again.
QRZ stateside, W
Oh.
question mark again. QRZ beaming North America, Lima Zulu 1 Whiskey Romeo.
I'm also beaming North America and I can't hear anybody.
Whiskey 8 again.
But nice the band's is a bit busy than normal. Have you tried 15?
1 by 9 plus, name is Brane, over.
Roger, roger. My name is Bob Baker, Ocean Baker. You're 59 in Pennsylvania, over.
Okay, Bob, thanks for the call, and have a nice weekend. Whiskey 3, Papa, no,
Transylvania?
3 Delta, thank you. Delta Oscar 9, Hotel November, good afternoon, 5 by 9.
So you just don't know where the operators are. Okay, there's a bit going on. I think it's going to be quiet on here because it usually is 12. And the good old 10 meters. Nothing happening at all. Let's see if the 555's going on. No, lots of interference here for some reason. But even our CB frequencies, which are all here, nobody on at all. And because you never know, have a look at 6 meters. A bit noisy today. Oh, that's better. No, nobody at all. And this is 4 meters. Huge noise there, but yeah, 4 meters, really, really quiet as well. That's why mostly people stick to here, 40 meters. For obvious reasons. So what I found is a nice tip. If you get one of these, it's just a normal headphone jack. I think I got 2 of them for around €4 at the music shop. And this end plugs into your radio. And then you've got 2 inputs. This one here goes to the foot PTT, and I've got the other one which goes to the hand PTT. And because they're both plugged in at the same time, if I do need to use my hands to finish my coffee or write any information down, I can then use the foot PTT, which is just here. And what's more relaxing on a normal chin wag using this hand PTT. But the beauty is, with them both being plugged in at the same time, I can choose which one I need at what particular moment. And I find it quite a useful thing to have. But as for the build quality for this, absolutely terrible. As you can see, it's been repaired a couple of times. The cable just twists around on the inside and snaps off the contacts. So I've tried to make it a bit more secure here. And it's been working fine for about 2 or 3 months now. It seems a shame to buy a new one when you can just repair the old one. Okay, that's my story about my foot PTT and things. One quick last look here. Okay, hope this has been useful to somebody. Have a very nice weekend, and 73s from the city of Rotterdam.